Today I'm going to be doing a Z palette declutter. I am going to be starting with this beautiful palette I just hit myself. I got from Pinkee Jean when she was at her other channel. Well, when she was under her other channel's name. But anyway, if you don't know who she is, where have you been? And I will put her in the description box. She is funny. I love her channel, her personality. She loves pink. So do I. What else? I like her. I do. I like her. She's fun. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Also, in between takes, I will be using this thing. This is the Vic Makeup Melt to take off all the swatches from my hand because I don't want them on my hand. I also have this Dollar Tree, when it was Dollar Tree, little thing that I'm going to be taking off the eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to start with this Z palette first because I have it in my hand. What I'm going to do, which will probably make it easier, is I'm going to do a few of them on my hand and then show you what they look like in the palette so you can kind of see which ones I'm talking about when I'm discussing throwing them away. And then I will pull them out when I say I'm decluttering them or not. So I'll probably just do like 2 rows at a time or something like that. Pause it so you don't have extra nonsense talking for no reason. So, okay. I'm going to start with the first 2 rows. Hold on. Okay, so I have the first 4 swatches right here. And then I have this one right here, right here, right here, and right here. And now you know why I don't swatch on live. I'm really thinking that I'm only gonna keep these right here. I'm just not all that impressed with any of those. So let me show you what those are. So, I think the pink is pretty, so I might keep that. So I'm going to keep the first 4 shades right now until I decide otherwise. But, okay, so the 4 I'm keeping are these top right here. And then I'm going to get rid of these 4 right here because I think they're kind of basic. I don't like them anymore. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause again. So the next 3 shades are these 3 right here. 1, 2, and 3. We'll see how they swatch. I actually think they're pretty nice. Maybe removing the ones that I'm not keeping, just so you can kind of see. While the lightest one is nice, I won't use it, so I'm only going to keep the first 2. So, can't move that one. Okay. So I just moved the 2 that I'm keeping. These are the ones I'm keeping so far. And I will be cleaning that after I'm done with it too. So I'm just going to wipe this off. Again, I just put a little bit on this cloth thingy. And kind of do that. And then your fingers so you're not getting the wrong color and judging it unfairly. So I will show you me doing that so you can see. Just dipping my fingers in a couple times each. So there's that one, then we have that one, and then that one. Looks like again, I'm really disappointed again in the orange. And I don't know whether this is orange or not, but the 2 that I'm annoyed with are the DC. I know who this is, but that's their initials. I'm not going to say their name. But no, I don't like it. I do like that gold. That one right there. And that's it. I really don't like the other ones. So the gold's the only one I like on that one. So oh, these things are stuck. I will remove them when I can, but I'm getting rid of those two as well. Okay. Clean my hand again. This thing is really good. I don't know if I'd use it for my face because I'm a little, I mean, I'll attempt it, I guess, one time, but it does, you know, take off most of it, though it does look like I'm a dirty person. Or I have a fake tan on, which I do not. It looks like I do. And then I have some pink spots. Or eyeshadows touched me, I think. All over the place. Okay, so, these are these shades right here. So I have a gray from that DC. I'm only liking the gold again. What is going on? The gray one I do have to say is boring again. But the other two I did press myself, so for all I know I could have just like, they're just not as nice as they originally were. But they look beautiful, they just don't swatch well. There's that orange. Which, that looks better than my swatch. And then here's this one. Again. Again, better than those two swatches. So, I don't know. I think I might keep those two because they do look nice. Now, after ow, that hurt. After I hurt myself. After I hurt myself. It could be the oils is messing with it, so I'm going to swatch them up somewhere else, like on this canvas right here, the next time. Just the remainder of this group to see if it's different. So I have another DC. This is a very pretty, but I will never wear it. I have them in other palettes, so I'm going to get rid of that one. So basically I'm decluttering that palette minus the pink, because that's basically all I had left of that palette. Because I've decluttered the palette and then was like, oh well, I'll keep a couple of the shades. But then I guess I didn't really like it all that much. I'm going to use this spray again. I am not sponsored. I just want to use up products I get in boxes to make it, the price increase, worth it. I have to actually use the products. Also, this is a good demonstration of it does work, but I definitely will be using soap and water to get off, like, you know, the dye that basically is stuck on my hands. So I have 6 more from this palette. This is why I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them in one time. So I think I'm gonna keep this one and get rid of those two because they're very similar. And okay, so the one I'm keeping is actually a real brand. It is Anastasia Beverly Hills one. That one right there. That one. And the ones I'm getting rid of are the ones I panned. So I'm just telling you, I suck at panning. But I merged colors and made this, which is like the same color basically. So I will be getting rid of those two, but keeping the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. Am I throwing away any other real, like, actual eyeshadows? Probably not. So I have 3 more to go. I'm gonna put you on pause. And the last 3 shades of this palette look like that. Now I kind of feel like those are the 2. That one has a lot of pigmentation. Like, look at that. Crazy. But these 2 actually kind of look similar, so I'm gonna get rid of one of them. And again, they are ones that I did myself. I think I had like Revelation palettes that are like, I didn't like the pan size, so I was kind of mixing and matching what I liked. They had like the longer ones where it's like square, no, rectangle. Don't like them. I prefer this. So I will be getting rid of one of them. But this is the beautiful one that is so pigmented. Like, literally, it took the show. Keeping this one. And I'll get rid of one of the other ones. So, let me go grab the next palette. Before I get to the next palette, I just want to show you that I basically threw away half of them. So, I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I literally am getting rid of half of them. Now, most of these are actually magnetic pans, so I'll probably just take out the pigment and keep them for if I ever need to use them again. But pretty happy about that. Let me just do this one more time, just to make sure I didn't accidentally put this one back. Okay, so that one's that. I guess I'm keeping it. Yeah, so I'll get the next palette. Okay, and this palette, which is my own makeshift Z palette, which I will be tossing because, sorry, because I don't need it anymore. That's why. It had a mirror, that's why I tried to make it into a Z palette, but really I have enough Z palettes. This will be going. So I'll be swatching these and deciding whether I want to keep them or not. So I think this was in like, oh, that one's very movable. These are like an highlighter palette, I guess. Either they were fake from AliExpress, because I used to like shop on there a lot. I don't now, but I did. Those are the shades. I'm not going to use any of them for my face, so I'm getting rid of all 3 of those, and I'm going to keep this one because I can totally use that for eyeshadow. That actually looks very pigmented, like just like the one I tried, like this one right here earlier. That's how it feels. It feels like it's very in your face. So I will be keeping, if it doesn't break on me, I'll be keeping this one. Just gonna stick it in this D palette right now, and I'll be getting rid of these. So, but they're just not, they're not worth keeping for me. And I have highlighters. I don't use any of these for highlights, so there's no point in keeping them for highlights. So that's gonna be decluttered. Let me just put you. Scrub, scrub a dub dub. 3 men in a tub. I don't know how they fit though. Tubs are small. Okay, so the next one is The one I got from BoxyCharm Z palette. I will be tossing this too, but we'll see if I'm tossing any of those shades. Now these are from a palette that was not a Z palette because, or magnetic, so we'll see. That's very like, you know when they're really soft and you almost break them by touching them? Yeah, I just did that. Okay. They're very buttery or flaky or whatever you want to call them. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm keeping those. Like, look at those. Those hands. These hands. Braun Strong. Somebody. Wrestling. Used to. See him on TV. Next three. Which are these three. Okay. I actually think I like them all. I do. I think I'm keeping all of them. So. The only problem I would say about this one, which is one I made, is the eyeshadow is so powdery. Like, it's the one that I swatched here. It's just really beautiful. Like, but it's probably gonna break. I will be aware and understanding when it does, but I do like it enough to keep. So I will keep all of these. But I might have to put little Z palette stickers in the back. So this is going to be gone. This is trash now. So far, these are what I'm keeping. So I kind of failed. I got rid of a few. I only got rid of 3 this time for those 2 palettes, but yeah, whatever. I have this makeshift Z palette. With eyeshadows that are not magnetic. So the top one is actually the only shade I kept from this, and it looks like this. It's beautiful, but the thing is that it's very fragile, and I don't know if I can get it. It's very pigmented too. Like, it's beautiful, but I don't know if I can actually get it out of this without breaking it. So I'm gonna just toss the whole thing. There's other eyeshadows in here. I'm just not gonna use them, so I'm not even going to swatch them. I'm just gonna toss these. So all these little shades that were in something else are gonna be gone. So is this. So I'm getting rid of 3 of the palettes, plus some of these shades. And I'm only gonna keep what's in this palette right here, right now. Now, before you say, is that all you have of your Z palettes? That would be not true. I am going to be doing this in a different video because I have 3 of these and I don't want to take another 20 minutes to do them. So that will be part 2 of my decluttered single shadow pans, whatever. Anyway, if you're interested, please stay tuned and watch the next one. Like if you want to, subscribe if you want to, comment please, and aren't these cute? I'm definitely keeping these. Like, that's why I was able to get rid of those other Z palettes, because I'm keeping the animal ones. So anyway, you'll see this one next. Have a good day. Sorry it was so long.